Welcome to our deep dive into the world of the Simpsons predictions that have astonishingly come true. It's like, what do you know, those yellow goofballs stumbled onto some kind of crystal ball or something. I mean, seriously, the stuff they've gotten right is enough to make you think they're time travelers in disguise. Maybe they got a plutonium-powered DeLorean parked behind the Quickie Mart. Who knows? From political events to shocking scandals, let's explore how this iconic show has seemingly predicted the future. We're talking presidential elections, global pandemics, celebrity mishaps, you name it, they probably did it years before it actually happened. It's like they're pulling these predictions out of thin air. Or out of a Duff beer can, maybe. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through the uncanny world of Simpsons prophecies. We'll be dissecting some of their most mind-blowing predictions and exploring the possible explanations behind their eerie accuracy. Could it be sheer luck? Or is there something more to this than meets the eye? Let's find out. Remember that episode where Bart catches a glimpse of the future and sees Lisa as president struggling to fix the financial mess left by Donald Trump? Yeah, that one. Aired way back in 2000, it seemed like a wacky, outlandish joke at the time. But fast forward to 2016 and bam! The Donald actually becomes the big cheese. Talk about a head-scratcher. Now, I know what you're thinking. It was just a gag, Hank, a coincidence. But hold your horses, folks. The writers have actually come out and said they chose Trump specifically because he seemed like the most absurd, over-the-top choice for a president. They were satirizing the very idea of him in the Oval Office, and yet it happened. So, was it a prediction, a premonition, or just a lucky guess? Hard to say, but it's definitely food for thought. It's enough to make you wonder if those Simpsons writers are secretly a bunch of Nostradamus wannabes scribbling down prophecies between donut breaks. Whatever the case, it's one of the most talked about Simpsons predictions, and for good reason. In another episode, we see a mob storming the Capitol building, causing chaos and destruction. This scene, aired years before the real-life events of January 6, 2021, is eerily similar to the images we saw flash across our screens that day. The similarities are striking, and it's hard not to feel a chill down your spine when you watch it now. The episode depicts a chaotic scene of protests and unrest, with characters even climbing the walls of the Capitol building, mirroring the real-life events with unsettling accuracy. It's like the writers had a sneak peek into the future, or maybe they just have a really good understanding of human nature and the potential for things to go haywire. This particular prediction sparked a lot of discussion online, with people expressing their disbelief and wondering how the Simpsons could have foreseen such a specific event. It became a focal point for conversations about the show's uncanny ability to reflect or perhaps even foreshadow real-world events. Chapter 3, FIFA. Foul play Simpsons, score a point. Even the world of soccer wasn't safe from the Simpsons' prophetic gaze. In one episode, they tackled the corruption within FIFA, the governing body of international soccer. They depicted bribery, scandals, and shady dealings, long before the real-life FIFA scandal exploded in 2015. The episode satirized the organization's questionable practices, highlighting the backroom deals and underhanded tactics that eventually came to light. It's almost as if the writers had some inside information, or maybe they just did a really good job of connecting the dots and seeing the potential for corruption within such a powerful organization. The Simpsons' portrayal of FIFA's corruption, while played for laughs, ended up being remarkably prescient. It's another example of the show's ability to tap into the undercurrents of society and expose the flaws and foibles of powerful institutions. Chapter 4. Madam President, a Simpsons vision? Remember Lisa Simpson becoming the first female president of the United States? While this hasn't happened yet, the episode sparked conversations about the possibility of a female president long before Hillary Clinton's campaign. It planted the seed in the public consciousness, and maybe, just maybe, it helped pave the way for a future female leader. The episode showcased Lisa's intelligence and leadership qualities, suggesting that a woman is perfectly capable of holding the highest office in the land. It challenged traditional gender roles and presented a vision of a future where a woman could break through the glass ceiling of politics. Whether or not this prediction will come true remains to be seen, but the episode certainly contributed to the ongoing conversation about gender equality and representation in politics. It's another example of how The Simpsons can tackle serious social issues while still being entertaining and thought-provoking. Chapter 5, Sigfried and Roy, a tragic prediction. In a particularly chilling episode, The Simpsons depicted a fictionalized version of Sigfried and Roy being attacked by their white tiger during a Las Vegas show. Years later, this fictional scenario became a terrifying reality when Roy Horn was severely injured by one of their tigers during a performance. The episode, while intended as a parody, foreshadowed the real-life tragedy with unsettling accuracy. The similarities between the fictionalized attack and the real-life incident were so striking that many people were left wondering how The Simpsons could have predicted such a specific event. This prediction, while tragic, is perhaps the most compelling example of the show's seemingly prophetic abilities. It serves as a reminder that even in the realm of entertainment, sometimes reality can be stranger than fiction. Outro so long, Simpsons sayers. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey through The Simpsons predictions. From presidential elections to celebrity mishaps, we've explored some of the show's most mind-boggling prophecies. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? Like a roller coaster powered by Duff beer and sprinkled with donuts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing content. We're always digging up new and interesting topics to explore, so stay tuned for more mind-bending mysteries and thought-provoking discussions. What other predictions do you think The Simpsons have gotten right? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from our viewers, so share your thoughts, theories, and predictions. Maybe you'll be the next Nostradamus.